Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is one you don't want to miss. We always hear about billionaire lifestyles, private jets, and royal wealth, but very few people ever talk about how the children of the richest Arab families travel. Not vacations, not holidays, their normal travel routine. From toddlers with passports thicker than novels, to teenagers who fly private like it's Uber. This is a world where luxury isn't a reward, it's a default setting. So sit back, relax, and let's dive deep into how the richest Arab kids travel. For most people, traveling as a child means economy class seats, packed airports, and waiting in long lines. For the richest Arab kids, travel begins in an entirely different universe. Their journey often starts at private terminals, not commercial airports. These terminals are quiet, secure, and designed to keep the family completely out of public view. No queues, no crowds, no announcements echoing overhead. Everything runs on their schedule. When they arrive, staff are already waiting. Luggage is handled before the kids even step out of the car. Passports are processed privately. Security checks happen discreetly, often without the children even realizing they're happening. And then there's the aircraft. Most of these kids fly on private jets owned by their families, not chartered. We're talking Gulfstream G700S, Bombardier Globals, and custom Boeing business jets worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Inside, the jet doesn't look like an airplane. It looks like a flying palace. There are private bedrooms with full-size beds, luxury bathrooms with marble finishes, lounges with sofas, and dining areas where chefs prepare meals mid-flight. Some jets even have playrooms designed specifically for children, stocked with toys, gaming consoles, and movie theaters. For Arab royal families, it's common for kids to have their own bedrooms on board, complete with personal attendants. If a child gets tired, they sleep. If they're bored, entertainment is brought to them instantly. And yes, nannies fly with them. Sometimes multiple nannies. But travel doesn't stop at jets. When these families land, a fleet of luxury vehicles is already waiting. Rolls-Royces, armored Mercedes-Benz G-Wagons, Bentleys, and sometimes even supercars for older kids. The kids don't step into taxis. They're escorted directly from aircraft to vehicles, often through private airport exits. Now let's talk destinations. Rich Arab kids don't just travel to popular tourist spots. They travel where privacy meets luxury. London is a favorite, especially during summer. Entire luxury townhouses are rented, sometimes for months. Paris follows closely, along with Monaco, Geneva, and the French Riviera. In winter, many families travel to Switzerland, Aspen, or Portugal. But even ski trips are different. Private chalets, private instructors, private ski lifts reserved just for them. For beach vacations, places like the Maldives, Seychelles, and private islands in the Caribbean are common. Some families own their own islands. Others rent entire resorts, closing them off completely. And while most kids travel during school holidays, rich Arab kids often travel whenever they want. Why? Because education travels with them. Private tutors fly alongside the family. Lessons happen on jets, yachts, villas, and hotel suites. School doesn't stop, it just changes location. Speaking of yachts, many of these kids grow up spending weeks, or even months, on mega yachts. These aren't boats. They're floating mansions with cinemas, swimming pools, helipads, and full medical facilities. Kids wake up ocean views, eat meals prepared by Michelin-trained chefs, and spend afternoons on jet skis or submarines designed for leisure exploration. Some yachts even have dedicated kids zones, complete with climbing walls, game rooms, and water parks. Security is always present, but never obvious. Rich Arab kids are protected by highly trained security teams who blend into the background. They're dressed like assistants, family friends, or staff. Surveillance is constant, but discreet. Routes are planned in advance. Locations are scouted. Entire hotel floors or buildings are secured. And yet, the kids often grow up thinking this is normal. To them, flying commercial feels strange. Waiting in lines feels unnecessary. Sharing space with strangers feels unfamiliar. Now let's talk about spending. At airports, many of these kids don't visit duty-free shops. Luxury brands come to them. Jewelry, watches, designer clothes, delivered directly to the jet or hotel suite for private viewing. Teenagers sometimes travel with personal stylists. Shopping happens behind closed doors, often after hours, with entire boutiques closed for private access. Some kids own passports from multiple countries, making travel seamless. Visas are arranged by teams. Borders barely exist in their world. But not all travel is about luxury. Many wealthy Arab families travel with strong cultural traditions. Kids are taken to religious destinations like Mecca and Medina, but even these journeys are handled privately, respectfully, and securely. They also travel for diplomacy. Royal children often accompany parents to international events, state visits, and high-level meetings, learning global power dynamics from a young age. By the time they're teenagers, many of these kids have already visited more countries than most adults will see in a lifetime. But here's the part people rarely talk about. Growing up with unlimited travel doesn't always mean freedom. Schedules are controlled. Security is constant. Privacy is rare. Every move is monitored. Some kids never experience spontaneous travel. Everything is planned weeks or months in advance. Still, there's no denying the scale. For the richest Arab kids, travel is an event. It's a lifestyle, a moving world of jets, yachts, villas, and luxury that follows them wherever they go. And to them, it's just life. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep look into how the richest Arab kids travel, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload. Let me know in the comments what part of this lifestyle surprised you the most. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.